Hey guys, this is Candle, and welcome back to Syberia 3. When we last left off, we, convinced Captain Nobo to take us to across the lake. We filled up the coal and the water on the ship, and we also managed to find the ignition key. However, now we need to open the locks, otherwise we ain't getting out of port. So let's go do that, shall we? So first things first, we should probably go talk to the mayor. See if we can't get him to let us out. So the mayor's house was back this way. I think we go right at the intersection here. Instead of left would have taken us to Steiner. Alright, the question is, where exactly are we going here? I think it's around this way again. Got these windy roads. And then back this way. Yes, over here. Where everybody's protesting.
My dear friends, keep calm. Please.
Alright, so there's the mayor.
Keep calm. I beg of you.
We'll calm down when we get what we want.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Let's see if I can't go talk to him, though.
Kick the Yukos out right now, or the strike will get worse.
Oh, he should be willing to open the port then.
My dear friends, and
You know, if he wants the Yukos gone.
We want
That's what we're
action.
trying to do, too. I guess the protesters are going home for now.
Mr. Mayor,
yes, what now?
I have an issue for your Yukol problem.
would you give the order to open the locks in the port just until...
Ho, 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 ho. Please, miss. I don't remember you becoming a citizen of
Yeah,
this
maybe I
town.
should have gone with a softer touch.
You need to understand that here in Valsenborg, people don't usually shout at the mayor like that. Especially if it's to demand the extracurricular use of municipal infrastructure. Now, would you mind telling me how such a notion came to a tourist visiting our good town?
Yep. Yeah, just tell him we're going to leave with the Yukols.
I'm actually accompanying the Yukol tribe on their long journey right now, Mr. Mayor. I've asked Captain Obo if he would take us to the other side of the lake on the Crystal to now dusk.
Oh, Captain Obo, the Crystal, the Yukols. Do go on. Anyway, it would be very ungracious of me if I were to criticize you for removing that burden from our good town. Nonetheless, I'm afraid I must refuse your request, dear lady. The locks will remain closed until further notice. This decision came from above, you understand?
Who's above you? You're the mayor.
I'm really sorry to say this, Mr. Mayor, but are you absolutely certain that's the right decision?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, you know that making the Yukol stay here by keeping the locks closed is clearly not what the people in your administration want. They won't understand. In the long run, there could be backlash at election time.
Now that I think about it, yes. You are right. And I have always been there for my voters. But the orders. They're orders, understand?
Maybe? Let's see. Tell him he's a coward or show them who's boss? Let's go coward.
Dear Mr. Mayor, I can see that beneath your haughty exterior there lies a minor civil servant who is used to hiding behind orders to mask his lack of courage.
Uh-huh.
You are not going to get anywhere by insulting me.
Aw. What does "it can make you" mean? It's bigger
I'm
than
listening,
you?
dear lady.
If you solve this problem, you'll become a kind of crusade
Oh, I
hero
get
to
what they
your
mean now.
voters. You'll earn the undying support of everyone in Valsenborg. and your superiors won't be able to do anything to you.
Yeah. It can improve your standing, basically.
Well, I have to admit, dear lady, that your arguments have convinced me. I am authorizing you to open the port locks so the crystal can leave. Nonetheless, you should know that there is a technical problem that means the locks have to be opened manually. I imagine that such an inconvenience isn't likely to deter a woman as determined and resourceful as you.
Do you mean that?
Yes, as the local technician is absent, I'm afraid you'll have to delve into the murky waters yourself to open the locks. Nonetheless, this should help you use the underwater mechanism.
But how am I supposed to dive?
That, dear lady, is your problem, I suppose. Do have an excellent day.
Yep. He gave you what you wanted. You know, he's just the mayor. He doesn't actually open the locks. He just, you know, orders people to do it for him. Alright. Let's take a look at that superintendent's notice. Where is it? Oh, it's under... Okay. It's under documents. Obo's code. There we go. Superintendent's notice. So it's literally just... Yeah. A list of parts and where they go. Alright. Well, let's head back to the docks. And the locks. Because we gotta figure out how to open them. Of course we do. It's a puzzle game. You know, it's an adventure game. This, by the way, is not the puzzle that killed me last time I was playing this game. I think it's the one, like, right after it. Alright, gotta travel down these winding roads, though. Like I said, this town is just too big. There we go. We're almost there, though. Alrighty. We're getting close. Yes, we got to go back to where we first were exploring when we got to town. That's where we need to go. Stuck on the fishing nets. There we go. That's better. Alrighty. We're getting close. Gotta get right over here. Boy, this is a bit of a long trek. We're almost there, though. Right around here. Alright, so now we gotta figure out how we're gonna do this. I don't think this door will just open now, will it? No, of course not. Alright, there was nothing to see here. Yeah, no, there's a boat that's just been sitting out there, but, you know, they can't make port here. Yeah, this is how we will get down into the water, but we can't do that right now. Maybe this guy will help? Or maybe I need to go back to talk to Captain Obo.
It's because of the lake monster that the locks
Nope.
are closed.
Damn it, I think I have to go back and talk to Captain Obo. Because we don't know how to do any of this yet. We have a diagram of the opening mechanism, you know, part of it at least. But we don't have access to anything. And the mayor's not going to be any more help than he already was. So I came all this way for nothing. We got to go all the way back to Captain Obo. Maybe even to the tavern. I don't know. Alright, yeah, none of these people are going to be any help. I just already know. You know, none of them seem like they would have any idea how to do any of this. Alright. Well, we're almost back around. Okay, up we go. It's just the constant back and forth that's a bit annoying. Alrighty, where, oh where? Yeah, I gotta go around to the back here and then up. Alright, good captain.
Well?
Well, I got authorization, but yeah, he's not going to do it. We'll just volunteer.
The mayor gave us authorization to open the locks, but I have to do it manually, by diving down into the port.
I can probably help. There should still be some old diving equipment you can use in that shed at the end of the seawall.
I've never gone diving. But if you think I'll be fine down there, I don't mind trying.
This has to stay between the two of us, Kate. There's something you need to know about the locks. They're also there to stop the lake monster from entering the port. Anyway, that's what I heard. But at this time of day, there's no risk. That spawn of hell sleeps all day.
Yeah, I don't think there's really a monster like you think there is, but...
Underwater, how am I supposed to open the lock gates?
They're kept in place with some kind of steel locks. Just try and pull them out using their mechanism.
All right. There's nothing to it.
Yeah, except they haven't been moved in 20 years.
Do you really believe there's a monster down there in that lake?
You know, 20 years ago, it really wasn't Paranor that I was afraid of. Not the deaths, the radiation. That's what people say, but the truth is that it was actually that damn monster that made me scoot away like a minnow. It was lurking around Paranor, drawn by the stench of the graves, probably. I saw its red eyes staring at me, Miss Walker. That's something you never forget.
Yeah, but you were probably also drunk.
Where's a suit I can use?
Meet me in the shed at the far end of the seawall. There should be something just about your size. I mean, near enough, anyway.
Okay.
Meet me in the shed at the end of the seawall.
Yeah, you did not have to repeat yourself. Yeah, you didn't have to repeat yourself. And of course, as soon as I said that, I repeated myself. But that was more because I stumbled over did not. You know, as I was saying it, I was trying to say did not and didn't at the same time. So that's why it kind of came out a little bit weird. So I repeated myself again to make sure it was clear. And now I'm over-explaining things. Oh, crappy angle. So I looked online, you know, PC Gaming Wiki. It's a great resource for troubleshooting like old computer games. And this game's listed on there. But there weren't like any known issues really with it. So I don't know what's causing these glitches other than the fact that, again, this game was designed for Windows 11 and it was designed for Windows 7, and I'm running it on Windows 11. So, you know, full 3 versions of Windows later. Never did much mess around with Windows 8. My dad had a Windows 8 computer, but I never did. I went straight from Windows 7 to Windows 10. And then to 11. Alright, so now he's going to open this door for us.
I opened the shed for you.
Oh, I guess he already did it. Okay. Alright. What is this? Ah, we got to move these out of the way. Come on. Why will you not? Oh, I just grab it. Okay, I thought I had to move them out of the way. But no, I just grabbed the diving suit. Okay. And over here... So we'll have to refill the tank. but we don't have a tank right now. There's the helmet. Yeah, the helmet. Alright. And...
I have to get all the equipment together and get it ready before I change.
Okay, so we're missing the tank then, still. Oh, there's the tank. There we go, but it's empty, so now we gotta fill it. Alright, let's go I. And... there we go, tank. I can't just put it there? Oh, I have to zoom in closer. Okay. Now I should be able to. There we go. Alright, back up a second, because I want to take a look around. Alright. I don't think I'm doing this quite right. Okay, so yeah, lock that in place, I guess. And then... no?
That can't be the right setting.
No, but I'm not sure what the right setting is. Oh, here. 180
That can't
bar,
be the right
30
setting.
meters. Okay. So we need to get it to 180 barometric pressure. Alright. So, where did my cursor go? Oh, damn it. I hate it when it does that. It disappeared again. Oh, there we go. Okay, so there we go. We have to use this to set it. There we go, 180. Oh. Come on. There we go. Alright, so it's on. It sets the right barometric pressure. So now here... or is it... oh, do I have to... okay. Okay, good. Now, the other one? Alright, good. I thought I was going to have to go back and do it like 90 and 90. But no, it's just 180 both. Okay. So now we should be able to change. Welcome, Miss Diver. Instead of Miss Walker, she's Miss Diver. All of a sudden, I'm thinking of, you know, because of diving suit, I'm thinking of, like, Big Daddies and Bioshock. I should probably go back and play the remasters at some point. I've never played the remasters. I played Burial at Sea, the Bioshock Infinite DLC packs that mesh it in with Bioshock 1 and 2. But I never played them for the channel. I played them during, like, a hiatus. Alright. So there's where we need to go. But there's a whole bunch of stuff out here. Whole big area to explore. Just taking a look around. I don't think we're on a time limit. I think we've got more than enough air. And I'm just kind of taking a look around to make sure there's like nothing hiding off in this direction that we're going to need. I think we're okay, maybe? Alright. So yeah, let's go. Ooh, there's something here. What's this? Oh, it's the gears and everything. Okay. So yeah, after 20 years, the mechanism kind of got a bit destroyed. So we're going to have to put it back together. So we got a large cog. We've got some kind of key. Yeah, square key. And all of this stuff is still here. Okay, good. We can pick this up from here. Okay, cog. Stacked cog wheel. All right. So now we need to look at our plans here. We can figure out which goes where. All right, so big cog, little cog, cog wheel. Okay, I think. All right, large cog there. Okay, little cog there. And stacked gear wheel. So now we just need the chain, because otherwise it's not going to do anything here. Yeah, see, that's not going to do anything. And that's not going to turn. So we need the chain. Where is the chain? It's got to be around here somewhere. Yeah, maybe it's further this way. You know, the gears were all pretty much right where we needed to go. The question is the chain. Also, we probably should move this one too. Hopefully we won't have to do much for this one. Although this is probably what we need the square key for. To unlock or operate this one. Yeah. Yeah, you can see the hole down there. Alright. Nope. Alright, yeah, because it's not unlocked. This lever is to actually open the gate. This, oh, there we go. There we go. Alright, now... So this has a chain. Can I get the chain off of here so I can take it to the other one? I'm not sure, but... Let's keep turning this so we can open this gate. There we go. So now, there we go. That's one gate open. Oh, okay, I know. I think I remember. Again, half remembered stuff here. So the chain we need is actually on the outside for some reason. I don't know exactly why. Doesn't fully make sense why it would be on the outside of the port. But it's here somewhere. Question is where? We might get our first look at the monster down here too. Aha! There it is. Something over here too. Oh, wrecked
What on
boats.
earth could have left these marks?
Well, maybe it is the monster. Alright, this is what we need though. There we go, we got the chain. Alright, I don't think there's much... Oh, we can actually go through there, good. I kind of want to see... But no, I don't think there's anything we can see over here then. So let's just go back, put that chain up. Alright, and then we can open this gate, and then all that will be left is actually starting the engine. And that's the puzzle that threw me last time. Alright. Chain. There we go. Come on, there we go. We gotta move the mouse in a circle. Or just alternate between WASD. But that's not as smooth as doing the mouse. If you're using a controller, you just like turn the left stick or right stick or whatever. All right, so here we go. opening up the left lock gate. All right. No sight of the monster, I guess. Time to get changed again, though.
Well done, Kate. I couldn't have done better myself.
Well, if everything's ready, I'll go and get the Ukels right away.
In the meantime, I'll go and make sure that everything's all set. By the time you come back here with the nomads, we'll just have to cast off.
Perfect. I'll see you later, Captain.
All right. Well then. Time to go see the Ukels. Hopefully Kirk's back with them by now. Yep, that's why we still have the pass. We can come and go. Alright, we don't need to go in there now. We just need to go back to the souk. Maybe the shaman. Alright, a lot less going on around here now. Yes, let's find the shaman. Alrighty.
Miss Kate Walker found another way for Ukels to cross Sacred Lake?
Yes, it's
Indeed.
unbelievable. I found a boat that can take all of you and your herd, too. The captain, Captain Obo, is waiting for us at the port.
First, we all must wait Kirk. Guide of Ukels, made like new with his new magic leg.
He hasn't made it back yet?
Simon Steiner, the Valsenborg clockmaker, finished Kirk's prosthesis and took it to the clinic. They're going to come down together and meet us on board the Crystal.
So Ukels make use of night to pick up entire camp. Much work for us tonight.
Alright. Hopefully the mayor let these guys know that the Ukels are allowed to pass because they're leaving. Or are we going to have to sneak by them, or just... It's going to be an ostrich stampede, isn't it? They're doing the Jurassic Park thing. Yep. Stampede!
Ha! Well done! Great! Now we're really getting somewhere.
Yeah, maybe.
It's just a minor setback. As long as their spiritual guide is here, in our hands, the nomads are going nowhere.
I hope you know what you're doing, Olga Efimova. The rest of my men won't be arriving for another few hours. It'll be hard to keep those savages here without breaking heads. And I don't want to create a scandal here in Valsenborg.
I still don't really
Don't worry,
understand
Colonel.
why.
If we do it my way, we won't need your army of mercenaries to solve the Ukel problem once and for all.
I mean, I get that they think the Ukels are a backwards people that, you know, should give up their semi-nomadic ways, but what harm
What on
is
earth
it?
They be doing? What are they doing?
Please calm down, Captain. Sarah promised to send Steiner and Kirk down as soon as they get there from the clinic. I'm sure they'll show up.
It doesn't matter if they turn up now or an hour from now. We were supposed to leave before nighttime. I'm warning you, there's no way I'm taking my ship out onto the lake just when it's the monster's mealtime.
Listen, if it makes you feel better, we can leave tomorrow at dawn. Until then, I'll go see how everyone is getting on. And you try and calm down a bit. Everything will be fine, Captain.
Alright, well, I guess let's go see what's going on. Yeah, so the Ukels are in here now.
Not leave at night, Miss Catawalk.
Yes, yes, we know.
Nanook metal really safe?
Yes, it is. Alright, there's gonna be more back here. I thought there'd be more back here, but I don't see anybody. Oh, there's somebody over here. Where'd my mouse? There we go. Cursor. There we go. Come on. Like, let me talk to people.
Mephius squeeze tight in Nanook metal.
Really? You're not even inside. And you're feeling claustrophobic? Alright, well, this isn't quite working out the way I'd hoped. I don't like this, but it looks like we're gonna have to go back to the clinic.
Kate!
Oh, there she is. There's Sarah.
Sarah, is everything all right?
It's grandfather. He hasn't come back from the clinic.
Maybe putting on Kirk's prosthesis took more time than he thought it would.
That's just what I thought too. But when I took the funicular to go look for him in the clinic, I saw everything up there has been closed up, and there are armed men in the lobby.
Uh-oh.
Maybe those are the soldiers with that colonel who's chasing us.
They're holding grandfather. I just know it. I have to go save him.
No, you stay here, I'll go.
Young Takmoon is right. Miss Kate Walker must hurry and go back to clinic and save Kirk.
And grandfather, what will you do about him?
We'll save him too.
No way, I won't leave anyone behind.
Miss Kate Walker must not forget all the things that Ukels did for her.
Remember, you owe grandfather a lot too.
Oh, come on,
down,
you're not gonna
both
make
of
me
you.
choose.
I'll bring them back, but I need the two of you to keep your heads.
Miss Kate Walker must take this. We'll need it up there.
What's that? And how can you know what I might need?
Spirits not just send really bad signs. Now, Miss Kate Walker must return back in clinic.
I'm off. In the meantime, tell the captain to be ready to leave. Too bad if it's dark out. If the colonel and his men are really up there, we'll need to leave the second I come back here with Kirk.
Okay. When is the puzzle I keep remembering that really threw me? It's down in the engine room, I know that. I keep thinking like we already, you know, we're about to get that or something. Alright, so we have the shaman's beverage.
What does she expect me to do with this?
I don't know. We'll figure it out. Alright, so to the funicular then. I think the fastest way might be to go to Steiner's. Yeah, I think it's by Steiner's. Oh, come on. Alright. Got these winding roads. This town is way too big. There we go. So yeah, that when the camera changes, Kate starts turning to go like whichever direction you were pressing. But if the camera like flips around, she immediately like tries to go back to where you were, and you end up getting stuck switching between two different camera angles. Alright, now this is open. This wasn't open before. Alright, I don't know what this is gonna do, but may as well send that crashing down. Oh, I know. So we got a wedge, which will probably be useful. And another wedge, which will also be useful. And a third one? Okay, for a second I was thinking we were going to glitch out there. Alright, so maybe I don't know. I was thinking we could use this to climb up here. Like, to get past a locked gate or something, but no. Well, I'm glad I did this, because I have a feeling if we didn't, we would not get the best outcome once we got to the clinic. Because we have, what, how many wedges? Yeah, 3 wedges. Yeah, small wedge and 2 regular wedges. Alright, so now we should be able to ride the funicular, maybe? We gotta go in here first. Or not.
No, I need to find something else.
It's locked. I need a key. Oh, no, 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 no. This is what the wedge is for. Never mind. I just need to find the right place, or maybe not. Ah, up here. No? Huh. I thought that this would be like how we pop the door open. Ah, there it is. Gotta go down below. Alright. So small wedge. And then bigger wedge. No. Bigger wedge. And then
Nothing.
really? Alright, let's take the small wedge back out. Alright. Now we put it over here. And then the bigger wedge here. And we have to do something? Okay, pull that one out. Alright. And then that one. Then
Let's try something.
no. Okay, do the small wedge there. Okay. Ugh. Nah, I just pushed it down too far. Alright. Wedge. There we go. It rises up. Grab the small wedge again. Alright, small wedge over here. Then the bigger wedge there. And grab this. And this. Alright. Can I do the...
No way.
No, can't do that.
Not a chance.
You gotta get these in the right order, I guess. Oh, that just dropped it way down. As far as I can tell, these wedges are the same.
You need a lot of room to use this.
Uh-huh.
You need a lot of room
Yeah,
to
these
use
two
this.
wedges are the same, so I don't think that really matters.
Not a chance.
But... because we're trying to lift the door off the pins. Alright, can I can't get
Let's
this,
try
no.
something else.
Alright. Big
It
wedge,
doesn't
no.
work.
So yeah, it's gotta go small wedge there. And then... big wedge here. And take the small wedge. And then... oh, can I... okay. That's how you do it. You just put it on top. Oh, it'd be nice if we had a fourth wedge. It'd be really nice if we had a fourth wedge.
That's not right.
Yeah, I know that's not going to work.
Nothing.
Alright, let's pop this one back out. Yeah, it goes back down again. But if I can... there we go. Put it in the right place. Alright, do we get the wedges back? Are they going to be used for what? I don't think we get the wedges back. I thought we were going to use them in the clinic to, you know, block some doors so that people couldn't follow us.
No power.
But, apparently not. Alright, let's turn this on then. Come on.
Stuck.
Seriously? Okay, maybe the knife will help. Come on. Ah, there we go. I simply had to let go. Alright. Power's on. Now all we should have to do is pull this down. Down comes the funicular. Alright, we can hopefully direct it from inside. I'm hoping. Okay, where's the door? Here's the door. Okay. Ah, yes, there is a cabin in here we can direct it with. So back to the clinic we go. Get to actually ride the funicular this time. Again, though, they're usually paired. You know, when one's at the bottom, the other's at the top, and then they switch back and forth. Because they act as each other's, you know, counterweights. So it's weird to see just one. We're almost there, I think.
Listen to my voice, young Yukol. Listen to the voice of a very dear friend. Kirk, you are the guide of your people. He who shows his Yukol brothers the path of modernity and progress. These archaic migrations that you persist in perpetuating are now but ridiculous reflexes. You must take your people back where they came from and have them settle down. Build real houses, schools, and factories. The nomadic life will no longer be possible in the world of tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe, maybe not. But who are you to tell them to stop? You know, they're not hurting anybody. But there is no reasoning with racists, so... Alright. We're back at the clinic. There's the military man's chopper, the colonel's chopper. Okay, we need to find Steiner, the prosthetic, and Kirk. Ooh, I don't like this. Oh, forced stealth. I hate forced stealth.
And if the American comes, Colonel?
Alright.
If she's actually mad enough
Can't
to try and
leave
save
while
her
they're
nomad
still
friend,
there.
neutralize her without
As for
violence.
taking them on,
Okay, well then let's look around.
Young nomad?
Olga Efimova is on it.
I've met a lot of people in my life as a soldier, Colonel. I've
Alright, there's
seen
nothing this way.
And, Sergeant?
Dr. Efimova gives me the shivers.
Indeed,
too.
me too, soldier. Me too.
Alright, so how do I do this? I don't really have anything in my inventory that'll help, will I?
that's not right.
No. Beverage?
Impossible.
No. The heart?
No way.
No, we're supposed to use something here though, but I have nothing. Yeah, you can't use the documents, just the inventory items. So what am I missing? I'm missing something. I have no idea what.
Can't leave while they're still there. As for taking them on,
Yes, I know that. But the question is, how do I get them to move? Because there's nothing else I can interact with. I don't have anything in my inventory. Oh, don't tell me I softlocked myself. That I missed an item that I needed. I hate it when adventure games do that. No? I might have to look this up because I have no freaking clue. We only have 3 items. You know, Oscar's heart, the knife, and the shaman's beverage. None of them will work here. Oh, I can go back. Okay, good. I'm an idiot. Alright, there must be something we can pick up in the yard then. Alright, there must be something around here. Oh, we can wander off the beaten path. Good. I didn't even realize that. Alright. So maybe there's something over by the helicopter.
a military device. Sarah was right.
You know perfectly well that's a helicopter. Or a chopper. You don't have to call it a freaking military device. Alright, looks like we can go inside, though. Probably something here we can use. Alright, what do we got? Looks like maybe a radio? Alright, that might help get them out. And don't have anything else here. So I guess that's it. That's literally all we needed. Alright. Well, in that case, let's go back inside and use the walkie-talkie. Could you imagine if we named everything like we did walkie-talkies? Because you walk and you talk. You know, movies are... Well, actually, we kind of already did that with movies. But, like, guns would be like shooty-pointies. Or pointy-shooties. Something like that. Yeah, movies, moving pictures. And in fact, when talking, you know, during the end of the silent film era, when, you know, they started adding talking and audio to movies, they called early talking movies talkies.
This is Dr. Olga Efimova.
Come in. Over.
That's working a lot better than I thought it would.
What's wrong, Olga?
Helmut thinks he saw the American lurking in the sick ward.
I don't know what she's up to.
You have to stop her as soon as you can.
Is that idiot psychiatrist really sure? I'm sure we would have seen Kate Walker enter the clinic.
Colonel, if you'd rather run the risk of letting that cow run free, it's up to you.
I hope you're not disturbing us for nothing, Olga Efimova.
Alright, well, he took the bait. Alright, so since he took the bait, we can take a look around now.
What on earth happened here?
What happened was the military men came in and disrupted everything.
Miss Walker, come quickly.
Dr. Zemiatine? And there's Steiner.
Dr. Zamiatine, but what's going on?
It's Olga. She has brought her soldier friends into the clinic. Just after Steiner fitted Kirk's prosthesis. Then the soldiers wanted to stop them from leaving. Steiner refused to listen to them. He kicked up a fuss. So they worked him over. My friend had an attack.
Miss Walker.
Yes?
I'm here, Mr. Steiner.
You have to save young Kirk. That woman, Olga, she's a real monster, you know. Your enemy, and that, Colonel. Protect the Yukols from those criminals. Make sure they get to their destination.
Yeah, we're trying.
You can count on me, Mr. Steiner.
All right.
What do you intend to do, Dr. Zamiatine?
I'll take care of my friend Steiner, of course. The poor man needs help. I'm thinking of hiding him in a secret passage until the soldiers have left. But you, Miss Walker, hurry and help young Kirk.
Okay, but Olga knows of the secret
My
passage, or
dear
is there
Miss
more than
Walker.
one?
Your medallion, the heart, you know, it's in very good condition. It contains a lot of essential data from an XZ-2000 automaton. Everything as it were. You understand, on that particular model, the heart and intelligence were intermingled. So then, it wouldn't take all that much for you to get your friend Oscar back one day.
Yeah, just put it in another automaton
Aye.
body.
Yes, Mr. Steiner. Of course. I'll remember.
All right, was there anything else?
I'll take care of Steiner. You, go and save Kirk.
Okay. Guess there's nothing else here. Question is, where is Kirk? Is he upstairs? Do I have to go upstairs? Oh, no, he's here in Olga's office.
Oh, Kirk. If you can hear me, please just listen to me. Your tribe needs you. The migration can't happen without you.
Yeah, I gotta hope that he's not been too hypnotized and
It's
brainwashed. Alright, we gotta get him out of here. Let's take a closer look, I guess. From the back. There we go. Oh, can I use the knife here to cut these?
No way.
No. Okay, the beverage?
That's not right.
No.
Let's
Talkie-walkie's
try
not gonna work
something
either.
else.
So that stops it. But then it starts up again. And I can't open the inventory while I'm holding this. Alright, so there's gotta be something else in the room I need.
Kirk? Completely fascinated.
Alright, oh, down here maybe? Ah, paperclip. Okay, that'll help. Why they have a paperclip on a clipboard, I don't know, but yeah, that, I think, gets me what I need. Alright. There we go. Now it's pinned. Now, can I cut it? No, I can't. Can't cut it. Alright, let's go back here.
He's unconscious. I have to wake him up.
Ah, is this what the beverage is for? No. Oh, but we can take a look here. Okay, now do we put the beverage in? No. Because I'm thinking...
Another one of Olga's neuroleptics. Who knows how much she injected?
Yeah, I'm thinking swap this out. Ah, there we go. Alright, there we go. Now open it up. Now put the beverage in? Yes. So we have to inject him with a drink. Doesn't fully make sense, but it should wake him up. There we go.
Kate Walker? What on earth are you doing here?
Trying to save you.
I'll explain later, Kirk. We have to get back to the tribe right away. They're waiting for us to cross the lake.
Alright. Now, how do I release you?
I can't remove these restraints with just my hands.
Yes, but I have a knife. Come on.
There's a compartment down along the side of the bed. The staff handled it each time they released me.
Ah, okay. Over here, then? Okay, what is the code? That's what we need to figure out. So that's why we can go back to the clip. Where did my frickin' cursor go again? There we go. Alright, Kirk. Tetrapam, Prosmil, Lixo, Lac, Morbazepam? I don't know. Oh, what's the code? I don't know what the code is. 05 09. That was a code from earlier, but no.
You didn't happen to see the code they used, did you?
Why? How would he?
It would have been hard from my perspective, Kate Walker.
Yeah. Alright, let's try 0451. No.
I doubt you'll find the code by chance, Kate Walker.
Yeah, there's too many possible combinations. Alright, There's gotta be some way.
Maybe you could try to find something in the room, Kate Walker.
Yeah, we're gonna have to back
Some
away
clue
from
or
this.
other.
Alright. Gotta take a look around, I guess. Maybe at her computer or desk. Okay, I don't know what that's for yet. What did we just pick up? Ah, note from Dr. Mengeling. Alright, there's nothing else on the desk here. Alright. Let's take a look at our note from Dr. Mengeling.
Oh, that banshee Olga took the time to tear up the code, of course.
Of course. Alright, Dr. H. Mengeling, psychiatrist, neurosurgeon, psychiatry, Valsenberg Clinic, date, yada yada. Madam Olga, in accordance with your instructions, I have sent you our young nomad patient. If you should happen to need to remove him from the mechanical therapeutic device, the code is blank blank blank. Recommendations unknown. Well, it wasn't going to be so easy. Alright, there wasn't anything else on that, was there?
Oh, that banshee Olga took the time to tear up the code.
Yes, I know. I wanted to flip it over. No, I cannot turn this. Okay, never mind. Alright, let's go back to inventory. Let's take a look at the statue at...
This travesty must weigh a ton.
I was thinking maybe this might have a clue on it somehow, but I'm not really seeing. So maybe if we can figure out where it goes. You know, I think maybe something here in her office. But maybe not. No, nothing over here. Alright, I do have an idea. I don't know if this is going to work. It may not. Can we perhaps just break the thing? Instead of trying to use the code. Yeah, it is. You just break it. That could have just as easily broken it and not, you know, let him loose. Uh-oh. There they are.
Kirk, run!
Yes, use your new mechanical leg. Run!
Get them.
Took him no time to get used to the prosthesis. Alright, down we go. I wonder if there's a call button for the funicular at the top. Or if you literally have to wait for somebody else to bring it back up. I mean, these guys didn't need it to get there. They had the helicopter, but to get down easily...
Thank you for coming back for me, Kate Walker. Did you see how fast I can run on my new leg?
Yes, Simon Steiner is definitely a genius craftsman.
No! What did we stop for? Oh! So I guess there is a call button. They have some kind of direct control. Come on. There we go. One problem. We're going a little bit fast, aren't we? And the train derails. Oh, man. It'd be kind of bad if we got Kirk killed while trying to save him. Oh, no, he's still okay.
Kate!
Sarah! Your grandfather's with Dr.
Grandfather, did you
Zamantine.
find
He'll be
him?
fine.
Isn't he with you now?
Your grandfather had another attack, I'm afraid. But Dr. Zamyatin stabilized him and is looking after him. He's got a good chance of making it this time, too.
Kate Walker, we have to go.
I have to go, Sarah. Thanks for everything you and your grandfather have done for us.
No, but thank you, Kate. Here, please take this scarf so that you will remember us.
It's magnificent. Thank you, Sarah.
Goodbye, Kate Walker.
Aww. We barely knew each other, and yet we're still hugging. Oh man, the puzzle I was remembering must come later.
You have underestimated that woman, Dr. Olga Efimova.
Doubtless. But the game isn't over yet, Colonel.
No, it's only like halfway through-ish.
And we are going to change the rules as well.
Alright, off we go. To Nahodosk.